Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Beyond the Locker Room. I'm your host, Bryan Colangelo. Sorry for being off for a few weeks, or for missed last week, I should say. Wasn't feeling too well, but I'm back at it now. So let's get right into it. First thing, let's get over to the playoffs, NBA style. We have our conference finals ready to go. Memphis and San Antonio in the Western Conference, Miami and Indiana in the Eastern Conference. I'll quickly say this on both counts. Memphis, I think, is going to win in 6 games. I think they're going to figure out San Antonio, even though they lost game 1. I think Miami, to be honest with you, I think this one's going to end in 5. I think there's been a lot of discussion that Indiana's going to push them. I think Miami's been focused for this series all year long, as well as the finals, and I think they're going to take care of business. Those are my thoughts on those two fronts. Moving into more local action, let's put it that way. I wasn't around because I wasn't feeling well last week, but the Leafs collapsed. I gotta say something about this. Now I posted a tweet in this case about with 9-10 minutes left to go in the game, could the Leafs actually choke away a 4-1 lead? And I said so kind of partially joking, but also with a grain of truth in, because I know how this Leafs franchise is, and if there's one franchise in hockey that would do that, this would be the one. They set themselves up on that so badly because they stopped playing pretty much from about the 10-minute mark on. And you have to be aggressive if you want to win, especially on the road. To go in there into a prevent defense pretty much for the next 10 minutes was inexcusable. I mean, right from the coaching staff right on down to the players, I thought it was pretty much inexcusable for them to go down that path. I will say I'll give some shout-outs to Kessel. I thought Phil Kessel played a pretty strong series. He was he was an impact player. Definitely playing for a contract, so it'll be interesting to see what the Leafs do this offseason. I think they have to resign him personally because I don't see anybody else creating that type of offense on this team that consistently, especially at that high level. Goaltending, which they thought was actually going to be a non-issue, I think I'll have to look at that a little differently now and consider it a bit of an issue. I think as well as Reimer played, he let a lot of opportunities go in that last 10 minutes where rebounds were just coming off him like rubber balls. I mean, you have to find a way to contain those and make those big stops. So, I don't know. I think you have to look at Reimer a little differently than you were 10 minutes before that game ended. And, I think also, Phaneuf, I think right now he's the captain of the team, but he's had some moments where he's been on the ice for some costly goals in this playoff series or in the playoff series. And I think you have to wonder moving forward, can he be your dude, your stud, playing 26, 28, 30 minutes a game? I'm not sure if he's that guy that could play those type of minutes without exposing himself or exposing the team for potential goal scoring opportunities from the opposition. So that's my thoughts on the Leafs. Tell me your thoughts on them. I'll just go quickly into I guess what I would say is my last topic of the day, and that's the Raptors news that just came out this on Monday afternoon. Colangelo's gone, BC's out, kind of out in true Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment fashion. He's hanging on there. He's like Freddie. He still lives somehow, and they're thinking of putting him in some type of business role with the team. I don't know if I think it's a mistake, but at least he's moved out of the basketball operations. They're looking at Masai Ujiri, I believe is how you pronounce it, from Denver, the young GM there. I kind of like the move. In some other ways, I don't like the move because in this case, he used to be under Colangelo here in Toronto. Rumor has it their philosophies are a little different on building a team, but it still makes you wonder how far is the apple from the tree in this case. Are we still going to get a lot of the same thing? But at least getting Colangelo out of there and moving forward in some ways at least one step in the right direction. So we'll see how that plays out. Tell me your comments on the Leafs, Raptors, all things MLSE, on the playoffs, be it NBA or NHL. Right now, Ottawa got back in the series with a big win last night, or on Sunday night. So and also Detroit and Chicago are doing their thing on the other side. That series tied up. We'll see how things play out with the other 2 series as well. Rangers Boston, and Los Angeles, and I don't remember who Los Angeles is playing. Oh shoot, my mind's gone blank. Anyways, I really haven't followed the West Coast as much, man. I'm just too tired sometimes at night. So check it out. We'll see how things play out as time goes on. Once again, folks, stay safe, and we'll talk next week. Later.